Hey guys, welcome back. More Warhammer 2, because of course it is. It's Saturday, and I look forward to this every single time. Adventure Gamer, you changed your name back. Excellent. You got your name back. You have reclaimed Adventure Gamer as your name, or indeed Banana Man or Steve 1.8. Welcome, Adventure Gamer. Welcome. Alright, I wanted to address, because last time we confederated with these guys up here, and I kind of wanted to see what the net result of that is going to be. I mean, it was a great confederation. That's all well and good. But we're going to kind of have to go to war with some rats to deal with getting this complete province. So, Circle of Destruction, Clarcaron, Storag Core, Circle of Destruction, and Venom Glade we don't own. That's a bit of a problem, because I very much like to be a completionist about this. Hey, Art, welcome. So, you down here, Yastra, right, we pulled you all the way over here. I remember that bit. And you've got a really good army. And then the army we inherited, Alyssa, has got a decent... It's a really good beginning of an army. Solid, chunky front line there. Some decent missile cavalry. We just need to flesh this out with, well, some monsters would be super. I'd love to see a Hydra or Charybdis in there. That would be excellent. But we need to flesh out their army a little bit. What can you recruit locally? And why can't you recruit something globally? Why is that screen not coming up? Oh, like myself, Adventure Gamer, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Once again, my phone is flashing at me, telling me and reminding me that I am in fact streaming right now. Or screaming right now, as the case may be. I don't really do a lot of screaming. But yes, I have indeed done that. Thank you, Adventure Gamer. Good to know somebody's reminding me of these things. So, Alyssa, I think you're going to park yourself right there for now. And I'm going to bring Yastra up to reinforce you, which is kind of what we were working on. And then... oh, we're going to have to go to war with rats. I hate going to war against rats. The AI is much better at the Skaven than I am. Lord Not Moved whom? Velatroth? Yeah. Oh, right. Right. So here's the thing. We all remember from last week we've hit a little glitch. It does not look like that has resolved itself. Velatroth is just stalled out in Glitch World here, in Glitch Cove, I guess this is, right by Brion, and I can't move him. I can't move him at all. I'm gonna have to delete this entire army. Oh, that is terrible. This was such a good army, too. Velatroth had a ton of experience on him. Oh, this is a waste, just due to a bug, just due to a glitch. But we spent a bunch of turns, and he won't move. There's nothing. Game is telling me he's not moved. He can't move, game. Hey, Mads, welcome. Yeah, I'm just going to have to... oh, this is killing me, because Velatroth, Kagarosh, rather, and Velatroth, they're both stuck in the same place. Oh, this is just such a waste, but I'm going to have to disband this entire army. Oh, yeah, I know, game. I know it's terrible. And we're going to have to do the same thing to Velatroth. This is a complete waste. This is so disappointing to have to do this. I mean, this army was not fantastic, but Velatroth was. Velatroth was pretty good. Why are you... Hero has been removed from the army. Why? Oh, Sarah can move. Okay, cool. Well, we can at least save Sarah. And now Velatroth can move. What the heck? Okay, I'm not going to ostensibly complain about that. That was weird. Move her out, and now... well, alright, at least we saved Velatroth. That's something, at least. That's at least in the positive, because Velatroth had a lot of experience on him. And he's 10 out of 10 loyalty. That ain't nothing to sniff at. No, this is not the channel with competent gameplay, Dathrucker. Totally the wrong channel. No, I think you've stumbled onto somebody else. Welcome, man, welcome. I always like seeing you come up in the comments. Welcome, dude. Not competent gameplay. No, exactly 0 people are tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. We've discussed this. All right, so we've saved Velatroth and Sarah. I wonder if I just moved Sarah, if I could have freed up Kagarosh as well. All right, well, what's done is done. There it is. It freed up a lot of money. We're going to have a nice little surplus in the next round. Probably cannot afford to fix these buildings. Nope, but I will next round. Because, we just deleted an entire army. Frederick, welcome! Oh, welcome, cool. I'm glad you made it, dude. I'm totally glad you made it. You didn't miss much. I just had to delete an entire army because of a glitch, which was really silly, but there it is. Okay, everyone else should be dealt with at this point. So my concentration right now is beefing up Alyssa's army and bringing Yastra up here to reinforce her, and then we're going to have to poke the rat bear. I hate going to war with the rats. I really hate going to war with the rats. They are very, very fussy to fight, because the AI is really good at them, and I'm not. The AI can be exceptionally good. Sometimes not, but sometimes the AI is really stupid with how they play the Skaven, but more often than not, I find they're pretty good. And this has got to be the last remnants of Lothern right there. That's got to be it. He can't have anything else. He's got maybe 1 or 2 territories, because I don't see him suffering attrition. Oh, you got Green Planet, Birdbrains. Welcome, first of all, Birdbrains. And you got Green Planet. Have you played it yet? I was kind of curious how that is, because I do like Surviving Mars a lot, and the idea of terraforming it is pretty cool. I briefly scanned through the DLC notes yesterday after you had mentioned it, and I'm just kind of, it was pretty self-explanatory. When you say it's Surviving Mars and then you say Green Planet, you can pretty much guess what it's going to be about. Creo God Simulator is a good game. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Adventure Gamer. It's a little weird with the graphics, as I think Art will attest to. The blur thing, when you're not right up close and personal, is a little weird. I'm trying to figure out, I don't think it's a setting on my end. I think that's legitimately the game. I was confused by it too, but I kind of find the game a little fun. It's certainly fun to record, but in the sense that, you're playing God, so it's giving me a lot of good material to react to. Not that you didn't die. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, got it. All right, I had to put those 2 comments together. Okay, well, good. I'm glad. I may look at that myself. I'll probably... A lot of things. I'm kind of waiting for the Steam Summer Sale, as indeed we all are, before I really commit to anything that's, on the pricey side. But yeah, I'll probably wait for the Steam Summer Sale on Green Planet. First run, ran out of polymers, so my colonist died of hypothermia because of the lack of a battery. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen in Surviving Mars. Hence the surviving part. They put it right in the title. Second run, everyone died of starvation. Yeah, that sounds like my experience with Surviving Mars. Actually, I don't do too badly on that game. I don't do too badly on that. Speaking of surviving things, I have preemptive knowledge of Geek Cupboard's next Tavern Tycoon. He was texting me about that yesterday. And he finds the earthquakes just as fussy as we did. Just as fussy. What's going on in the Blood Swamps? Maybe we'll go down there. I don't really want to invade Lustria per se, but I'm not ever taking it off the table. Much like the rats, I'd prefer not to get into a war with the lizards, because it's very tough to kill them. Adventure Gamer got that game, and it's like that. It's not from your sittings, just giving you a tip, though. Gotcha. Excellent. And, speaking of Lord Mazdamundi, what's he up to? And who was that? Was that part of the Blessed Dread? No. Blessed Dread are Dark Elves. That was some sort of undead thing. I'm not sure what. All right, well, we'll figure it out when we get there. I've got more important things to deal with than Lord Mazdamundi. This Confederation has opened up a whole new front, and I'd really, if nothing else, I would love to see the death of Lothern today. It's high time Lothern was just eliminated. They just keep coming and coming and coming, and they won't go away. And then they hide and they come back with a bigger army. It's most frustrating. So I'd love to see the end of Lothern, if at all possible. And I think between ourselves and our allies, we can probably make that happen. First thing when this turn counter is over is, okay, well, Alyssa's loyal again. I didn't realize she wasn't. Thank you. Sword of Cain's been claimed. Fantastic. All right, we're going to come back to this part of the map in a sec, but I really would like to look at this part of the map. So who's here? I don't know. Oh, it's Ilariel. Okay, it's Ilariel. That's fine. We've fought her many, many times before. Nagarond has a very strong presence up here. a very strong presence. And then Muslin has this one territory right here. What else, if anything, does Lothern own? I'm not... Oh, who are you? Are we... What's our diplomatic stance with you? Unfriendly. Okay. Could we... We have a non-aggression pact with you. And that looks like about the best we're going to get right now. Willow, welcome! Welcome. You're not that late at all. You're playing Fallout 4 and took a break for lunch. That is a perfectly appropriate thing to be doing. I was actually thinking about doing some Fallout 4 today. And then I didn't. And then I really wanted to play Fallout 3. I had a real hankering for Fallout 3 today. I'm not sure why. Just kind of got it stuck in my head. That's the thing I always forget about, the loyalty mechanic. Yes. Always get surprised. Yeah, the Dark Elves and the Skaven. The loyalty mechanic. Loyalty with Skaven is actually pretty easy. And everything that I'm about to tell you I learned from Many a True Nerd. Oh, really, Many a True Nerd's comments section. But the loyalty mechanic for the Skaven is pretty easy if you just keep giving them new gear. Skaven love shiny things, so if you just, like, give them a new sword or give them a new piece of armor, it will very often boost their loyalty. It doesn't seem to work with the Dark Elves. They just seem to... have loyalty in the standard mechanics of fighting battles and that kind of thing, and getting new units. Oh, the gates! They hold the gates. That's it. Right, they don't have any actual towns. Lothern just has the Griffin Gate and the Phoenix Gate, and there are no gates on the east, so I don't know why I'm going over there. Right. Okay, I kind of need to prioritize here. Last comment. So did I leave your stream yesterday without telling you? Oh, that's fine, Adventure Gamer. People pop in and out. It's totally cool. You don't need to worry about that. Yeah, basically the Attila loyalty. Yeah, you're not wrong. I say that I haven't played Attila. I've watched gameplay of Attila, but Attila is one of the Total Wars I haven't done yet. Promote them, win battles. Exactly. But, Frederick, don't let their experience level get above your legendary lords. So you always want to keep your... Like, we're working with Marathi. I need Marathi to be the highest level of any general on the field. Because the second that the Dark Elves get a higher level of loyalty, they will start to lose... Or a high level of experience, excuse me. A higher level of experience, they'll start to lose loyalty because they think they're better than, their commander. Hey, Harriet and Charlotte, welcome. I love the fact you guys have, like, one name in chat now. It's awesome. I really dig that. Welcome, Harriet and Charlotte. Right, Lothern. You couldn't be more on... Oh, you couldn't be... Who are you? You're Muslin. Okay, we have a non-aggression pact with you. That's fine. P.S., because we're playing Total War, I just finished watching Many a True Nerd's first episode of his real run with Three Kingdoms. Like, his actual, this is the run that we're doing, not like a first look or anything like that. It looks amazing. The diplomacy in Three Kingdoms is unbelievable. It's all the things that I wished they had done with the Warhammer diplomacy, but they didn't. And so they put it in Three Kingdoms. So the diplomacy is just wonderful. I don't think it's really giving away any spoilers because it's out on the internet, but basically with new diplomacy options, you can do things like diplomatically gain settlements by trading them with other factions. It's very cool. Did I check out Monsters Abound? I don't think I did. Did you tell me about that one? And if you did and I forgot about it, I very much apologize for that. I don't recall that one. There's a lot of games people have been flagging for me lately to check out, so I don't recall that one. Always, as always, Frederick, put it in the Discord game suggestions. I guess that's... And flag me. Always flag me, because then I see it. I absolutely see it. We should probably fight something. Marathi. Marathi. Are we sieging these guys? No, it's ours. No, we own Tor Anlek. Okay, right, because we just did that. So let's get this repaired. Let's get this repaired. Thank you. Repair that. Okay, good. And what are we repairing here? The port? Yeah, that's a sensible thing to be repairing. And can I get better walls here? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. TW channel. Okay. Thank you. I know, I appreciate that. I don't recall looking at that one. I'm going to, I'm actually, while I'm talking to you, hey, Jess, welcome. I'm going into my own Discord, and I'm going to make a note to myself right now. Hang on just one sec. Note to myself. Monsters abound. There we go. Okay, I've tagged myself. Well, I didn't tag myself, but I put something in my own comment section in the Discord, so I know that. Should have needed that in Total War. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Trading settlements in Three Kingdoms. Yes, it's really exciting. I don't want to peel anyone away from my channel. God knows I can't afford to do that. But I would strongly encourage you to go watch Many a True Nerd's first episode of Three Kingdoms. I think it came out yesterday, if not the day before. I watched it yesterday, and I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited for this. So it looks really cool. Just the diplomacy alone makes it worthwhile because you have so many more diplomatic options. Okay, Marathi, we were all going to dogpile on the Phoenix Gate. That was kind of plan A. So let's get Koval to start that party. So head on over to the Phoenix Gate. We're going to start a little party over here. Oh, Frederick just watched an hour ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, then you know exactly how exciting this is. No, not right now, Phoenix Gate. We're actually going to encircle you, and we're going to... Oh, that was very cool. An eagle just went across the screen. Oh, that was really neat. I love those little touches in Warhammer. And then Marathi is going to come up and kind of sort of reinforce as best as possible. Although, you know what, though? If I put her in the back, it's going to be another one of those sandwich fights that we've had before, and I'd prefer not to do that. So, Marathi, you just come here, please. You just come here. Oh, thank you so much, whoever just did that. Thank you so very, very much. I'm looking at the 7-second delay and waiting for that to come through, but thank you, whomever just did that. So, yeah, Frederick, I think... You know, I was warned about the unit management. A good friend of the channel who's actually involved with the game was like, "Oh, you're gonna if you mostly play the Warhammer Total War, the unit management is very, very different." Yeah, it is different, but it's not killer different. I think I can adapt to that very, very quickly. I'm just really more excited about the diplomacy options and the way you can win. You don't have to win by just murdering everyone on the planet, a la Warhammer Mortal Empires. You can win diplomatically. You can win by alliances and stuff, which is super cool. Very excited for that. What is that, next week, the 23rd? Anyway, we should be playing Warhammer, because that's the thing that we're doing. Sarah, right. Well, why don't you reunite with this army I just took you out of? That was a very silly bug and glitch. And I actually, Velatroth, right now, you're just going to encamp channeling and Nadel's replenishment. You're going to channel... just to heal up, dude. Just heal up over there. Who has not been moved? No, that's fine. Velatroth's not going anywhere. It's totally cool. Villarel. Oh, right. We inherited you. We totally inherited you. Anyone in chat or Dave ever play Banner Saga? I have not. I know of it, but I haven't. I have heard of it, but don't know anything about it, so I would not advise you one way or another. You're right, Frederick. Warhammer Total War, either one, number 1 or number 2, is a different genre. It's just a whole different ballgame. Yeah, you're right. It is almost really a different game, and a great game, but almost really a different game. You're not wrong about that at all. But I think you'd agree they've taken some of the elements of the Warhammer Total War and put them into Three Kingdoms. I think Many a True Nerd really, summed it up when he did his first look at it. It's like they basically took a lot of the best elements of all of the Total Wars, including Warhammer, and put them in a big blender and just sort of made a game out of it. Troop management in all Total War games is basically different than Warhammer. Yeah, and I think I think you saw it's different again in Three Kingdoms, but it is more like old, historical Total War games rather than Warhammer. Okay, Alyssa, I need to deal with you. How much money do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot. You may just have to be a reinforcing army. What can I get in one turn? You know what I don't have here is any sort of missile infantry. Wow, I got a lot of slots here. Why do I have so many slots here? I don't recall taking perks for that. Okay, let's just get you a whole bunch of dark shards, or at least as many as I can afford, which apparently is that number. Villarel, right, we inherited you. We inherited you when we confederated. What can you actually do for a living? Not much, because I just gutted all our money. Why don't you just try... Wow, your numbers are terrible. Your numbers are just awful. You are so inexperienced. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's because when we inherited her from the Confederation, the AI had spec'd her very badly. I would never have spec'd someone out like this. Well, we'll just keep doing low risk things with you until you gain some experience. Hero not moved. Jaden, same deal with you. I think, yeah, I don't have any money to do anything else, Jaden. So you're kind of on your own. And Hero... Oh, Argyle! Right! Back the Insane. I see him pop up on the AI occasionally. It is one of the better names. There's... And anytime the Skaven put so-and-so the Contagious, that's also a great name too. Like Vomik the Contagious is an excellent name. You're just kind of looking at things. You're just basically wandering around the map looking at things, Argyle. And you'll actually gain some low-level XP doing that. Not very quickly, but enough. Just kind of checking out what's over here. Wow, once we get into over this neck of the woods, this land becomes really uninhabitable. Huh. Oh, there's pastures in Ackendorf. I did not know that. That means nothing to the Dark Elves. That means a heck of a lot to the Skaven. And I'm doing kind of a private Skaven play where they're not that far away from there. Huh. Good information for later on. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Now everyone's going to do things. Oh, Sabioth, you're still kicking around. Forgot about you. You're on vacation as well. You're out looking at things. All right, Alariel, what have you got? You got nothing is what you got. You got 2 gates, which means you have no military infrastructure. Unless the AI is going to cheat, which it can, you should not have any ability to get that army any better than there is, because there's no military infrastructure in any of the gates, because there's only one building, the gate itself. My sister is calling me and saying that you are the best YouTuber ever. She may exaggerate, Adventure Gamer, but I appreciate her. Thank you very much. And she doesn't write it on the chat because she speaks Chinese only, but she understands English. Well, very cool. Well, she may exaggerate, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Banner Saga looks like XCOM battle mechanics, but Vikings, and there's a story. Okay. Maybe I'm not as familiar with it that I thought. In theory, great, but I'm curious how well the elements work together. Maybe I'm not as familiar with that as I thought I was. Huh. I may have to take another look at that myself. Oh, Frederick's into it. Banner Saga's really good. Loved Ghost Recon Wildlands. Didn't know there was a new game due. Excited for Breakpoint. Good. There's a lot coming up in the near future, but there's not a lot that's really exciting me right now. It's a very lull time. Like this sort of mid-May to the end of May is very sort of meh for anything new coming out. But it is supposed to be a pretty good year. There's some good stuff on the horizon. I would like to see Xenonauts 2 sooner rather than later. I would love to see Xenonauts 2 sooner rather than later, because that looks in the same way that the original Xenonauts just basically carbon copied Microprose XCOM and did it well. This looks like they're carbon copying XCOM Enemy Unknown. So I'm pretty excited for that. That should be very, very good. Birdbrains is looking for a good stealth game. I invite opinions. I don't generally do a lot of stealth games, but I will happily let the chat advise you. Oh, and Banner is 70% off on Steam right now. Excellent. Can we just get to the Steam summer sale? I'm just saying, I'm actually saving up for it. I suppose that's not something I should brag about, but I'm actually putting aside money for the Steam summer sale. Because I missed a lot of good stuff last year because I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't prepared for the summer sale. So this year I'm going in fully prepared. Fully 100% prepared. Alright, and Vampire Coast are doing things that's super. I want to get back to the point where we finally 100% deal with Lothern. Who are you? You're Vampire Pirates. I know who you are. I just didn't know you were down here. What are you doing down here? And are we friends with you? Huh. Are we friends with you? Because I'd like to be, basically. Anyone who's going to keep Hexodal in check, I would like to be friends with. And Clan Scryer performed the Scheme of Doom. Oh, that's nice. That means they have a Doom Engineer, Doom Warlock, whatever they're called, puttering around somewhere waiting to blow something up like rats. Hang on, Willow. For some reason I have to approve that. I'm not sure why. Am I going to play Project Zomboid again? It's not personally. I mean, I wouldn't do that as a solo player. If the Granite Accents did it again, I wouldn't be opposed to that. It's just fun playing with them. It's really more, the Project Zomboid was more fun to play with them than it is to play. Like, I've played Project Zomboid by myself and I'm kind of meh about it. But playing with the Granite Accents is just a good time, just because it's fun and funny. All right, and we gained an elf servant. I like those because it's a chance to gain loyalty. Garrisons of Nagaroth recruit a lord. Is that because I had to delete one because of a stupid bug? All right, well, we'll think about that, game. We'll think about that. I'm kind of enjoying the big surplus we got going on right now. Now, who else could I get drawn in to busting down this gate? Nagarond might have Lothern in check. I don't know if I need to go personally deal with Alariel. I could pull... Whose army is this? Nightshade, right. And you have a decent army. You don't have a bad army at all. Monster, a couple of bolt throwers, good missile infantry. Decent front line. Not my tankiest front line, but a decent front line. Yeah, you've got a pretty darn good army, all things considered. Pretty darn good. Hang on, I have to approve that. Oh, I see why I have to approve that. Okay, that's fine. And, are we still doing stealth games? Okay, cool. Cool. I'm just going to concentrate on wiping the High Elves off of the map. Now. With Morathi backing you up, what are our chances here? Much better. Much better. Wow, these gates are such tough nuts to crack. Do I feel like I can walk in the front door? Because Koval's army is actually not our greatest army. There's some tier 1 troops in there. Morathi's got a pretty decent army, though. Got a monster. Oh, right, we've got a dragon. I forgot we have a dragon. I like having a dragon. Do I feel... Partick Champagne. Are you going to play it again? I don't think I've ever played it. I'm not sure what that is, Adventure Gamer. I think that might be a bit of a typo on your part. But do let me know what it is, and I will tell you if I'm going to play it again. Although Partick Champagne does sound like a decent game. It sounds like some sort of wine-making simulator or something. Alright, for right now, I'm just going to continue the encirclement. And the reason I'm going to do that is I just want to see what's going to happen with this Lothern army. Because if they come in to back up the gate, that'll be a fight. They will engage in that fight. But that'll be a fight on my terms. They're going to have to come to me, which is much, much better. Much better. We are planning our honeymoon early and want something adventurous. Just wondering if anyone... How far are you willing to travel, Harriet? Are you, like, staying in country, or are you going abroad or anything like that? Just curious more than anything. I don't have any good ideas per se, but I'm just kind of curious if you're going international or staying at home kind of thing. Right. Nightshade, how is Tor Anlek? It's going to be a long time before those walls are beefier, and they're still damaged right now. They're actually damaged quite a lot. I don't think, and the garrisons can't be much either. I mean, it's not no garrison, but it's not a good garrison. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to leave Tor Anlek undefended. I mean, Alariel is on the ropes. To my knowledge, apart from the 2 gates, she doesn't have anything else. And Tor Coralie, whatever. Is that real ruins, or are those rats? Can I see maybe... Can I see the corruption? That would give me a clue. How about Misnar? I am not seeing Skaven corruption here. Vampiric corruption, sure. I'm not seeing Skaven corruption, so theoretically, these actually just might be regular old ruins. As far as Australia to Argentina, holy moly. All right, you guys are not opposed to a little bit of travel. Wow. Australia from where I am is like 18 hours. It's just silly. Okay, what's my move? What is my move here? How much money do I have? Not a small amount. Let me just finish moving Yastra, first of all, because we are taking the Venom Glade. And how's your army over here doing? You got some Dark Shards in there. You have 2 assassins who aren't really doing a heck of a lot of anything right now, but that's fine. They can stay there. Oh, witch elves that I don't love, but I'll keep them. I wouldn't mind one of these Cold One chariots. I'm going to take one of them. I'm going to take one. And I'll just round it out with some more dark shards. That's 4 dark shards. Oh, Parkitect Campaign. I gotcha. Parkitect Campaign. Probably not for a while, Adventure Gamer. That is very, very, very time-consuming to record. Extremely time-consuming to record. I really enjoy Parkitect as a game, although I just got Planet Coaster, and I actually think I like that one even more, just because the graphics are better. It just looks better. It's a better-looking game, but it's basically Parkitect. Probably not, because it eats up a lot of real-world time recording that. The views were still good on it. It definitely had a fan base. That fan base in the comments section may have been very vocal about all the things I was doing wrong, which I don't mind, but, there's a nice way and a not nice way to do that. But long story short, Adventure Gamer, probably not for a while. I had Parkitect up on the channel for like almost 6 months. So I kind of need a personal break from that. The old Ghost Recon games, I remember them. I never played them. I never played them. I do remember the Ghost Recon. I never really got into those. I don't do a lot of stealth games. So, one more thing to dump in your army, and I'd love it to be, well, actually, the Cold One Chariot is going to take me 2 turns. I may as well, if there's something that needs 2 turns, I will take it. Cold One Dread Knights is 3, not so much. Cold One Knights, I'm kind of terrible at cavalry, so probably not. Just take... You know what? It's going to be rats. So missile infantry will work well against them. And what do you think I want to build in the Circle of Destruction? Oh, you want me to upgrade it? Yeah, I'll totally do that. Can I get some walls up there too? Fantastic. Excellent. Lord Not Moved. Whom? Oh, yeah, no, it's Velotroth. It's fine. Although, while you're in the channeling stance, I guess you may as well keep moving. You may as well keep going somewhere. Who are you? Oh, you're orcs. Okay, I don't think we have any particular problem with you. Hero Not Moved, that'll be Sabioth. I don't want to go into Skaven Blight. I just want to see what's going on there. Oh, yeah. The nuclear rats have this thing armed to the teeth. We're not going anywhere near Skaven Blight. In fact, we're actively going to go far, far away from Skaven Blight. That's just begging for... That's begging for a nuclear missile. That is absolutely begging for a nuclear missile. That's a rat-powered nuke. No, not today. Not today. Right, Argyle, keep on your little journey here. Keep seeing what's around here. Who owns what? That's kind of what I'm going for. And Philip Virilel, why don't you... Oh, Yastra's got some room in his army. Although, you know what? Let's just have you keep doing... low-risk stuff. Yeah, try and steal technology. I just want to get you some XP, basically. Oh, dear. President of a region with high Skaven corruption. Leadership minus 15 when fighting against Skaven. That's terrible, Villarel. I mean, the public order is nice, but it doesn't counter that leadership loss. And another elf servant. Fantastic. I got a ton of those guys. I have so many elf slaves right now. Random fact with Bird Brains, the most produced aircraft of all time is the Cessna 172 Skyhawk, only being followed up by the Soviet IL-2, I think that is, IL-2. Yeah, and indeed, Art, yeah. I very much appreciate Adventure Gamer's contribution, but we don't need actually every detail, per se. I mean, I don't tell you when I'm doing that, and I hope you're not going to tell me that ever. Jaden... Can you also do some low-risk stuff here? Yeah, just do that. Apparently we've stolen technology, and we've got another elf servant. I think I've got about 10 or 20 of those guys. Hey, Yastra, do you have an elf servant? Would you like one? Yeah, you've already got one. Okay, can you have 2? I don't think you can. Oh, but you can have a eunuch. Speaking of TMI, you can have a eunuch. That's also a chance for +1 loyalty. I don't want to lose Yastra. He's our OG general. Did you miss something? Did your friend say something bad? I don't think so. No. Hey, Squig! Welcome, Squig Boss. Unassigned skill points. Great. Sarah. That's the one hero that I didn't really care for unassigned skill points, because you're actually kind of getting about as good as you're going to get. Block army, not really. Not really. You've maxed out Transformation of Kadon. You're already immortal. I'm kind of running out of things to give you, Sarah. You already got a mount. Wildheart? No. Boring. No. I guess just take the next rank of Amber Spear, because it'll do increased stuff. Increased damage all around. That's fine. Velatroth, why don't you... Oh, no. Velatroth's fine. Velatroth, you can just keep doing what you're doing. Who else says... Alright, Villarel. That's more important. That is way more important. So the AI maxed out a lot of her spells to no great effect. What is the Purple Sun of Xurius? Major magical damage. Randomly moving area effect. Okay. Disrupt, good against armor, good against multiple. Oh, it's a vortex spell. Okay. Yeah, give me one of them. What's the fate of Buna? Damage, strong versus multiple. It's direct damage. Okay, no, I like vortex spells more. Vortex spells are fun. And Jaden, you can actually also have Purple Sun of Xurius. Although I'd really like to get your specialist ticking up a little bit here. But that sounds like a really good spell. Take it, and then we'll keep playing around with you and doing low-level stuff with you. Alyssa, our new lord that we inherited, that I'm pretty confident the AI spec'd out really badly. Yeah, you went all the way down Linebreaker. That's nice. That's not wrong, per se, but that's sort of back burner stuff in my world. I would rather... What would I rather, actually? Why don't you have... Actually, is there anything that can get corruption down? Because we're going to be taking over some Skaven areas. Or get your corruption up. Either of those would be fine. And you are what? You're a sword and shield. You're get right in the middle of things, fighty lord. Okay, let's get you more fighty then. Why don't you start with Sea Dragon Cloak, and we'll start you going down your fighty line. Okay, who's next? And how... I just want to... What's the status with the gate again? Because that gate is going to fall as soon as I figure out what Alariel is going to do. If Nagaron takes her out, fantastic. We can just walk right into the gate. But if she's going to come and try and reinforce the gate, that'll be a fight hopefully on our terms, not hers. So let's just tick the turn along and hope for the best along with these guys. All right, there's... Oh, that's just a Lothern hero. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Your days are numbered, guys. Not too much they could do to me. I suppose they could maybe take out one of my heroes. They could assault my units, but I feel we'd heal that off pretty quickly. Bobcat, welcome! Stuck playing Yoda stories in the other window. Oh, yeah, Jess is streaming too, isn't she? Or she was. She was here and then she wasn't. But I saw she was streaming right before I started to get ready for this stream. Or broadcasting. It didn't actually say streaming. It said broadcasting, which was different. I did make that note to myself in Discord. Sorry, sometimes things just pop into my head, and I have to remember if I did them or if I just pretended that I did them. Sometimes it can be 50-50. I'm never quite sure what I've done and what I haven't done. Let's speed through Blessed Dread, because we're super good friends with you. We could confederate with them. I mean, they are dark elves. I gotta look at my diplomacy in the next turn. Because that confederation worked out really, really well for us. Oh, there you are, Jess. Hi. Yes. Yesterday, though. Were you broadcasting something earlier, though? Because I got a little pop-up on YouTube saying you were broadcasting. It didn't actually say streaming, though, which is weird. Did you do something on Facebook or something? Guessing that's another game, Wild Stretch, a Star Wars game. Yes, we do have an affinity for Star Wars around here, so it probably was. We all are very clear that in the world of Star Wars information, Jess is our final word, but we're all pretty big Star Wars fans around here. I did on Twitter and Instagram. Okay, that's what I saw. Because I definitely saw it pop up, but now that I'm thinking about it, it did say broadcasting, not streaming. So it was not a stream. It was a thing. It was a different thing. Sacrifice to Mathland performed. Neat. Good for you guys. I'm very, very happy for you. Warherds of Chaos are gone. Age of Peace. Oh, I probably should have read that. That sounded really important. Huh. Age of peace for whom exactly? Because it ain't me. I'm at war with a bunch of people. Why am I suffering attrition here? Why am I, what's my attrition issue? And can I, yeah, go into channeling. I didn't realize you were suffering attrition. What are you suffering attrition from? What's going on here? Oh, there's chaos corruption. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Not a lot, but apparently it's enough to enforce some attrition. Wow, that just wiped out half the strength of my army. Whoops. Whoops, okay. Well, do some channeling and you'll make that up. You'll heal that off eventually. Did not look at the corruption around there. Lord Not Moved, that's Marathi. Yep, Marathi's going to stay right there. I wanted to look at diplomacy. So the only Dark Elf factions left are Naggarond. Oh, Naggarond either confederated with or wiped out. I'm probably going to say confederated, because I don't think they had the strength. They took out whomever that was up there. They've just done a massive confederation. Naggarond ain't playing. They're not quite as strong as us, but they're not nothing. Really need to keep those guys on our good side. I mean, he is, from a lore perspective, my son. So I think we should be able to keep him on our good side. But it's actually only 57. We could be doing better than that, but I have all the treaties I can possibly have with him. Is there anything else I can do with you? You actually don't want a military alliance. Weird. Okay, we're going to have to keep an eye on Naggarond. What else is going on? Blessed Dread. Ooh, they're actually a little more on the ropes than I thought. Yeah, they're down to 5 territories. What are your thoughts, Blessed Dread, on Confederation? That's probably a terrible idea, actually, because that's just going to put me in a war that I don't want. Shouting Stone, welcome! Welcome! Pizza's here! Oh, good, good. Fight something for you. We're actually working on it. We're working on it. I'm going to... At some point, we're getting rid of Lothern, finally. So, yes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, it might be a turn or two. You might have pizza before you have a fight. And P.S. Shouting Stone, seeing as, you know, I know you're trying to enjoy the game. Don't be afraid to starve somebody out. Don't be afraid to lay siege and just wait. It's no shame in that. Yeah, we're not moving Marathi. Don't worry about it, game. Who else hasn't been moved? Velatroth, why don't you very slowly move over here while you're healing up? May as well be on the move. You may as well be doing something. I know you're heading right for Skaven Blight. We're not going to poke the nuclear rats. No, 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 no. Although, having said that, is there any sort of actions you can take? You can assault the garrison, but there's no point. Sabioth is max level. Gaining experience for Sabioth means nothing at this point. Nothing at all. Not sure you could ever be done with Star Wars. No, me neither. That doesn't compute. I don't see why someone would say they were done with Star Wars. You're never done. You just take extended breaks. Hero not moved. Yep, that's Argyle. And Virilel, Virlaurel, whatever your name is. What can we do that's low risk with you? Steel Tech. Yep. There we go. Apparently we've stolen some... Oh, there's Age of Peace. All right, what's the issue here? Chaos Hordes is scoured from the face of the world. Okay, Awful Silence. Yep. Corpses littering the bloody plain. Yeah, that sounds like Warhammer. Constant striving of one against the other. Again, that sounds very much like Warhammer. Knife in the back. There's some Warhammer right there. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, so what I'm reading is basically the Chaos Invasion has gone away for right now. It'll be back. That's how Mortal Empires eventually beats you, is they just keep throwing Chaos over and over and over with you. Jaden, again, just some low-risk things for you. Steal some tech, just trying to get you some XP. Oh, and you've... research rate is increased by an additional 5% because you stole tech so many times. Good. That worked out pretty well. Willow was 10 when the first movie came out. I was turning 7, Willow. That's actually one of my very first clear memories as a child, interestingly enough, is waiting in line to see Star Wars. I can remember being in line. I can remember the line going down the street because, you know, it was that Blockbuster thing, and it very much, I remember the line being down the street, and I remember the opening scene, which has been stuck in my head ever since then. So it's really one of my very first clear memories as a child. Willow is old, so am I. So am I, Willow. We're all old. Well, no, we're not, but I am. Yeah, sure. Why don't you get that going on? Circle of Destruction will have an upgraded garrison soon. So I think we're in a position where Alyssa... Oh, no, you have one more turn of mustering. Okay. One more turn of mustering, that's fine. Where's Yastra? Am I just going to send Yastra right in the front door? Because I really, really want the Venom Glade. And I think we can pretty much just walk in the door. It's a level 2 settlement. And there's not even a supporting army. We're going to do it. All right, Shouting Stone, you wanted to see a fight. This will not actually be an awesome fight. This is not going to be like a really in-depth fight because we have a vastly, vastly superior force. Random fact with bird brains before we fight. The phrase, beam me up, Scotty, was actually never said in the original Star Trek. Closest it came was Scotty, beam me up. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with the Casablanca line, play it again, Sam. He never says play it again, Sam. At no point does he say play it again, Sam, in the entire movie. He says play it, Sam. You played it for her, you can play it for me. But at no point does Rick say play it again, Sam. So, yeah, this will be well, I say a silly battle. It will be a silly battle because we grossly outnumber them, out-tech them, out-everything them. And that's another thing, Shouting Stone. Enter into a fight you know you're going to win. Just basic art of war things there. So we are basically going to stamp right through the Venom Glade. However, this will set us up for future attacks because the rats aren't going to like this one bit. Yeah, it's Tretch Craventail all over again. Really sorry about this, guys. I know we kind of had a peace treaty with you, and then we went to war with you, and then we got peace back with you. Now we're going to war with you again. But I'm a bit of a completionist, Tretch, so I kind of just want your territory. To kind of just want that. Or Elementary Tier Watson. Yeah, exactly, Bobcat. Exactly. Never said. No, you're exactly right. I've read all the Sherlock Holmes several times. It's never said. So, just like Luke, I am your father. Exactly, Jess. Exactly. So, yeah, there's all sorts of misquoted things. All right. We grossly... The balance of power is just stupidly in our favor. But let's just go beat up some rats anyway. One-sided fights in my favor. There you go. And Willow is immune to extermination. Good. So are my heroes in Warhammer 2. So you took the immortality perk. Good move. Strong move. Yes. Means no one can take you off the map permanently. So Compule from Clan Rictus, you basically have no army. Those Night Runners are fussy because they can fire while moving, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna... Like, I don't even know if we need to move. I think I just leave my army here and probably just the bolt throwers alone. The AI will try to do something with Menace Below, so I'll have to count for that. I'll leave a unit or two around the bolt throwers because the AI will often spawn a Menace Below in your bolt throwers or in your missile infantry to just really mess them up. And it will. It'll just make everyone all squirrely, or ratty, I guess, for a bit. But Yastra's got this well in hand. Yastra was our first general that we recruited. Yastra will have no problem with this. The only thing they probably will do is run away, which can be a... Oh, I hate this map. Oh, this is such a rat map. This map is perfect for rats, not so much for, like, anyone else. Okay, well, standard tactics. Bolt throwers at the back. There we go. And let's just check my angles there. That should be fine. Great. And then my missile infantry, who are not the Black Ark Corsairs. Let's get you guys kind of in the middle. And then I'm going to take one of you, spin you off to the side a little bit. Same on the other side. The rats will try to swarm us, very likely. Also very handy if they're... I mean, they don't have cavalry, but if they did, that would be a good tactic. Spears, halberds... no, not that. Right up front. You're just going to soak up damage like a sponge. And then the awesome Harganeth Executioners. You guys are going to be kind of on the sides here. I'm going to angle you just a little bit so you can intercept things. And then you and the Black Ark Corsairs can be over here. Now what? My Dark Riders, I want you guys way off to the side here. You may not even get used. Same with the flying units, the harpies. And then the monsters, obviously right up front, ready to just charge in. And Yastra. What's your mount, Yastra? What are you riding these days? Oh, you have the Pegasus. Okay, cool. Yeah, good. Do that. Go be over here with the Pegasus. Actually, just hang back a little bit. You can deal with the menace below. Yeah, just for safety. Not Harganath Executioners, though. Those guys are valuable. I'm going to keep one unit of Corsairs back here just to guard against the menace below. Okay, we are ready to fight this rather silly battle. Now, we are probably already in range with our bolt throwers. Oh, hang on, pause it. I need to set my bolt throwers to anti-infantry. So you and you, anti-infantry for these. And while I'm here, make sure to turn the missile infantry to skirmish mode off. Right, now we can proceed. So they should basically already be in range of the bolt throwers. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very silly battle. While I'm here, Yastra, what kind of abilities do you have? Noxious Breath. Oh, right, because you have a thing. Sure. Do that. You'll have to ride up there to do it, but go ahead and do it. It'll be fun. Go spew poison breath from your black dragon. That'll be fun. Just go kill some rats with noxious dragon breath. It'll be neat. I haven't actually seen this in action yet. Yeah, go on there. Go on. There. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, they don't like that one bit. Okay, peel back. Yep, there's their first menace below. No surprise there. The Black Ark Corsair should have no problem with that. Exactly 0 problems with that. Their forces are pretty much decimated at this point. This is just going to be a mop-up action. Oh, Yastra decided to get involved with that. I may have accidentally told him to do that. They're breaking before they even get near me. Yeah, they're done. They're done. Half their troops are broken. Yastra's just cleaning up here. Oh, you're going to charge into the monster. That's silly. Yeah, I think the War Hydra's going to... Yeah, that was a silly battle. That was a very, very silly battle. Vastly superior force to theirs. And rats break pretty easily, too. We'll just pick them off. Actually, there's no need to pick them off because this is a city battle, so they will automatically go away. They won't run away. They will just cease to exist. Decisive victory. Did we even actually take a loss? We took 2 losses. Okay, two guys died to their 175. What's interesting is they broke with that many troops still remaining. They actually had a majority of their forces still here. They broke anyway. Not super surprised by that. We actually did not that much damage to them. They just kind of ran away. Okay. We probably won't get much out of that. We'll get a few slaves, which will be good for the economy. No money. Okay, so what kind of money am I going to get? It is a city battle. I should get no money at all. Okay, yeah, thanks. 361. Yay. XP, not enough to level him up, but Yastra is really high level at this point. Okay, I don't obviously need the replenishment, but we will loot and occupy. Actually, that's not a bad amount of slaves at all. 563 slaves. That's going to be really good for the economy. Cool. Armor of Darkness as well. That's nice. I'll take that. And we've secured the Obsidian Peaks. That was the whole point of this exercise. So now this belongs to me. Okay, apparently I have a duplicate building here, so we'll demo that. And we will repair this. And then when that's done next turn, I'll figure out what else I'm going to do there. Do I have a public order building? Yes, I do. And public order is actually very good considering we're at a -20 for this turn. Yeah, well, we shouldn't have any problem with public order around here. So the next target would be Hotek's Column, which is part of the Monoliths and the Twisted Glade. Unfortunately, the Twisted Glade is held by someone we have at least a non-aggression pact with, if nothing else. Yeah, non-aggression pact. You don't like us that much, though. What's your problem? You have an aversion to Dark Elves, we're a great power and you're not. What is your strength rank 10? That ain't nothing. That's not nothing at all. You're a pretty big force. You don't like us because we trespassed against Clan Scryer. We're just walking through their territory, man. We're not going to argue with the nuclear rats and treaties with a bunch of people that you don't like. What do you like about us? Our treaty with you, basically. That's pretty much the only thing you like about us. And we have a high technology level. Apparently you're into that. I did not know that about you, Red Duke. And some other bits and pieces. Okay, so you're probably never going to be super friendly with us. But you're a pretty major power. Oh, thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Fallout 4 does call your name, and that is a perfectly appropriate reason. Settlement management is a perfectly appropriate reason to stop watching Warhammer 2. I will definitely see you next week, Willow. You have fun with that, and I know you will, because I love the settlement management just as much as you do. Alyssa, you don't really need to do anything. Now, taking that kind of locks down anything else up here. There's Blacklight Tower. What are you a part of? Okay, that's more rats. And we could get that whole province. Slaver's Point, Caront Car. Where's Caront Car? All the way over here. Okay. Maybe. Alyssa, you're very hero-heavy. Why don't we send one of your assassins out to kind of check what's going on over in some of these other areas? Actually, you know what? Send your other one. Actually, don't send your other one. Let's keep a few spare. We can definitely send one of these. Oh, we already used them this turn. We already used them. That's fine. Lord Not Moved whom? Marathi. Yeah, well, Marathi's got a half-strength army now, much to my chagrin. And how are things doing in Toranlek? How's the walls coming along? Better. Not great, though. Better. The garrison should be beefier now that it's up to level 3. Not as much as I'd like. Yeah, Marathi's not moving. Don't worry about it, game. It's fine. Just it seems to be the best place to get Yoda stories are some of the old abandonware websites. I can't find an official download even though it released as freeware. Commandment available. Right, yes, we have a new territory. What are we going to do over here? Public order +4, I don't actually think I really need. Tax rate up, that's good. This place does make some money. Don't really need the chaos corruption up. We'll do that by ourselves. Do I need growth? What is... Yes, no, I don't, actually. The only thing that's coming up is Venom Glade. And we already have one population surplus. We're going to get another one in 2 turns. I think Venom Glade will be able to handle itself. Read Dark Potence. Ambush success chance up. That's nice. That's all good. I guess I'm just going to take the tax rate for right now. I might change that up later. I don't know, but I might change that up later. Okay, so the big thing that I want to keep an eye on now, that war has started. I would like to see if we can finish the war down here. Do I have any other armies in this territory? I feel like I have 4. Yeah, you. Ravenna, who is weirdly 10 out of 10 loyalty, even though I haven't moved you in forever. You've just been bumming around Lothern. You actually also have the beginnings of a very good army. Good tanky front line. You got a 4. Holy moly. 4 regiments of renown. Good for you. I must have just been handing those out like candy. Just used a random country generator to decide. Hungary, French Guiana, Guam, Philippines, Marshall Islands, and finishing in Bermuda. I like the finish. I don't know if I'd go that route. Guam. Is there a lot going on in Guam for honeymooners? And Philippines, maybe I could see that. All very, very tropical stuff there. Well, except Hungary, obviously. But I like the finish in Bermuda. When my wife and I had our honeymoon, we did... we spent a week in Florida waiting for a cruise ship, basically. So we had a week to kill before the cruise ship took off. So we spent a week in Florida kind of doing the theme park thing. And then we got on a cruise ship. And we did... What did we do? Haiti... Jamaica, and then Mexico, and then back to Florida. So that was a lot of fun. That was a good bit of fun. And Ravenna, what can I... You've got a monster, actually pretty well equipped. What do you need, if anything? I guess a couple of dark shards would not go amiss rather. Or, do I just want to keep you moving? I kind of want to get you on the road now. So get into March mode. And just start hustling over to this side of the map. You're going to serve as reinforcements to the reinforcements. And what do you think I want to build in Gain Vale? More exotic animals? Yeah, I mean, broadly, yes, I guess. Don't specifically know why I need a ton of exotic animals. And we are trading with a bunch of people, though. That will help. That will totally help. Okay. Oh, and what do we think we want to build in the White Tower of Hoeth? Oh, lots of stuff. Wow, we haven't really built much over here. What do I have for... Well, what do you have for, say, money? Money would be good. I'd like to add... Actually, public order. I noticed public order is a flat 0 here. So what if we got... Yeah, let's get the cultist gathering. And then I'll take your industry one, your money one. Yeah, that seems good. I'm comfortable with that. Okay. Project Wipe the High Elves off the map continues. Okay, what's Ilariel doing now? Can Nagaron just not chase her down? It's like a Benny Hill thing going on over here. They're just bumming around the ocean chasing each other. And you're about to head into deep water, Ilariel. That's going to be some attrition for you unless you've got some very specific gear or perks. Now, I'm not going to move that army out of Toranlek. We still need to get that defended, or keep it defended, more importantly. And Hexotl can just do whatever it is Hexotl does. I have no interest in starting yet another war with them. I don't start wars with them. They start wars with me. And then, 20 turns later, they sue for peace because we haven't even touched each other. We only ever got in one fight with Hexotl in the multi-century war that we were with them. Blessed Dread, how on the ropes are you? Because when you say 5 territories, that's not really good. It actually looks like Hexotl is now kicking your butts down here. You have Hexotl. That's actually a really good settlement. But everything else around you is pretty much gone. Yeah, whoever these guys are, I know they're vampire pirates, but whichever faction of vampire pirates that is, they seem to have made a really strong push into Lustria. Is that not a Chaos Army? I thought the Chaos Armies were gone. I'm trying to focus on you, but not really getting it. Well, whomever you are, you're in March stance, so good to know that about you. Clan Rictus. Hi. Sorry about the war, but you had a territory I wanted. It's kind of that simple. Okay, you just blazed over to Hotek's column. But it seems like you're kind of abandoning that one settlement to go reinforce others. Okay, I know I just saw that army pop up in Hotek's column, which was kind of my next target, if I'm going to be honest about things. Yeah, the rats aren't happy with us. I should check how strong they are. Probably should have checked that before I went to war with them, but, I'll do it now. And Hexotl, what have you got going on? Wow, Hexotl really made a huge comeback. Okay, speed it up a little, because I don't really care what the Vampire Coast is doing. As long as they're not doing anything against me, that's all I care about. What am I going to do in the East? Am I just going to abandon that continent? Because my plans for invasion haven't really panned out, what with the proliferation of nuclear rats in that area. I'm not into nuclear rats. I mean, I love playing them. I just don't want to fight them on an AI perspective. Norska, Wood Elves, Clan Molder, Clan Scryer, and the Dune Kingdom. Super. Wrap it up for me, game. Wrap it up. Okay, don't. Fine. I don't care. I kind of care, because I want to go punch elves in the face. There we go. Oh, hi. Yes, who are you? What's your deal? Why are we talking to you? You're the Beastmen Warhordes. Where are you? You want me to pay for a non-aggression pact? No? I don't even know who you are. So I'm going to go with a broad no on that, which I may regret later. Nuclear rats are cool, but they're easily beaten by atomic kittens. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Lord Not Moved. That will be Marathi. Wow, Marathi is just... I think I'm kind of at a zero balance here. So she's suffering attrition as much as she's replenishing. So it's kind of just balancing out to nothing. How's that Chaos Corruption here? It's actually going up. Well, I am the Chaos Corruption, but it must be the Untainted that I'm suffering this from. And we are pushing that down. Yeah, we're pushing it down. It's just very high right now. Yeah, totally misspoke. It's not the Chaos Corruption that's causing the attrition. It's the Untainted that's causing us corruption. We are the Chaos Corruption. So who else has not been moved? Still Marathi, that's fine. How is Toranlek now? I keep saying that every turn, but no, I want Toranlek, thank you. Okay, your walls are like 3/4 repaired. Your garrison's kind of punk. I think it's going to be okay to pull Nightshade out of here. I can't see Alariel. I can't see Alariel sneaking past Nagaronda and Muslin. I just don't see that happening. So I think I'm going to be okay with putting you into march stance, and you are going to be reinforcements number 3 over here. And then we might just push down the gate. I don't think we need to do too much more after that. Hero not moved. Hi, Sabioth. Hi. Hi. Keep moving down here. Just see who owns what. Just have a checkout, see who owns what. It'll all be fine. You don't need to do anything. You don't need any experience. You're already maxed out, and you, Argyle, do the same thing. Love your sweaters, by the way. Interesting sideline for you. Black Iron Mine is held by orcs, as is Black Crag, and that's about all we know. Oh, Carrick 8 Peaks is reading as ruins. I wonder if those are real ruins or rats. And yes, Ravenna. Ravenna. I would like you to park yourself in Evershale. And then next turn, see what we've got in terms of infrastructure to recruit some things for you. What do I have in Evershale? Wow, I got some beefy garrisons there. Oh, I can push your walls up for a start. May as well while I'm looking at it. You have some military here. Yeah, we can get you some Corsairs. That's fine. That'll pad out your army a little bit. Random fact with Bird Brains. On April 12th, 1945, a U.S. grasshopper spotter plane. Really? They have whole planes to spot grasshoppers? I can just do that in my yard. Like, there's one. There's another one. I've actually never seen 2 grasshoppers in my yard, but if I did, that's what I would sound like. I was on a routine scouting mission when they came across a German Storch spotter plane near Berlin. What's a Storch? I don't know I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it takes to spot one. Apparently a plane. Hero not moved. Whom? Oh, Villarel. Cool. Why don't you... Does Yastra have any heroes? No. No, actually does not. Well, Villarel, welcome to the team. And the other one, Jaden, why don't you just... Is there anything you can do to this guy? No, you have a 15% chance of doing that. You're terrible. Why don't you just go confirm what we already know, which is that Hotek's column is full of rats. Oh, you don't have to apologize for being back, Adventure Gamer. I prefer that. Yeah, it's Clan Rictus. We all knew that game. It's not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. Okay, what's going on in Clan Rictus is much more interesting. That's where Backback the Insane is hanging out, who has the weirdest army. You have a Warp Lightning Cannon, which just is amazing, next to Skaven Slave Slingers and Plague Monk Censor Bearers, and then you're just full of heroes. You're actually full of mostly wizards. Weird army. Okay, what's going on in Hotek's... Oh, Hotek's column is level 5. That is a garrison and a half and another half again. Wow. I mean, yeah, Skaven Slaves for some of them, but those Poison Wind Globadiers will just tear us apart. Clan Rats, Plague Monks, Plague Monks will go down like tissue paper. Because they have basically no armor. The Americans and then opened the doors and started firing at the German plane with their M1911 pistols. German plane tried to avoid the fire, then took evasive action. Hey, Squid Boss! Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome. Sorry, I saw you come in and I didn't say... I didn't know you were gone. I assumed you were still here. So, welcome back. Right. Yastra's fine. And now, ooh, if I do bring Alyssa down here, the problem is that's going to broadly leave the Circle of Destruction unattended. They will have a pretty beefy garrison in 2 turns, but not right now they don't. I mean, it's good garrison. It's not a bad garrison. It's just not a great garrison. Ooh. how... I kind of want to charge into Hotek's column, and I kind of don't, because rats are rats, and they can be super good when the AI is controlling them. I think let's just hang tight. In my ideal world, this army leaves Hotek's column, and we can just snipe them off on the road. But while I'm here in Venomglade, what do you think I want to build? Oh, yeah, we definitely can't leave Venomglade unattended, because that's just level 1. That's just terrible. So why can I not... Oh, because I have no money. Alright, I was going to say, why can I not upgrade Venomglade? I have no money. I just spent all my money. Can you ask me a question? Of course you can. The German Storch then brushed its wing off the ground. The American plane then landed next to the plane and provided first aid to the German pilots and captured them. Wasn't that nice of them? Here's a Band-Aid in a prisoner of war camp. Enjoy that. Yeah, so Venomglade, why don't you... What do you get, a hunting camp? Meh. Okay, I mean, it's money. Can't build you anything better, so sure, we'll have that. Are the guys of last time here? Which ones? In chat? I don't know. I don't know. Yastra. Oh, right, you've gained a skill point, because you're pretty cool. Ooh, what would be anything that immediately says rat killer in here? Sometimes there are. Sometimes there's like, you gain bonus damage against the Skaven. High Elves. I can get bonus damage against them. Ooh, armor piercing damage plus 12. That won't be a big problem with rats. Could get immortality. Could get that. You know what? Just take it. It's a safety move. It's a total safety move. Did you know, with Bobcat, Fort Drum, New York, was originally built as a POW camp during World War II? Is last time yesterday or the last Total War stream? A very valid question. I don't know. I would probably, if the answer is, the stream from yesterday, then no, we do. There does tend to be a slightly different audience for that one, or at least different people. I mean, the core, you guys, the core folks here are always there. But there does tend to be like a different group that comes in for the Sims. Who has unassigned skill points? Oh, Lillian. Where are you? I don't even know where you are. I could give you the Cauldron of Blood. Either I could just boost up Wound. No, let's give you a Cauldron of Blood because it's cool that you ride around on a Cauldron of Blood. That's just something everyone is into. World Wide Web is operational at my house again. Hey, Pribs, welcome back. Good. I'm very glad about that because that means you're here. And that is very welcome. Jaden. Oh, good. All right. Well, let's... Now that we're dealing with the AI spec that was silly, let's start moving you in a positive direction there. And who else has got points? Erdithane. Who the heck are you? We obviously inherited you. You're level 8. And you have... Oh, right. This is definitely an AI spec. I definitely inherited Erdithane. I wouldn't have put points into Scavenge right off the bat. Okay, have a point in Specialist. I'm going to have to redo everything, Erdithane. It's all terrible. It's all horribly wrong. Lord Not Mood, Velatroth. Oh, right, yeah, you're just kind of just bumbling around down here, avoiding the nuclear rats. Did you ever fix your XCOM 2 crash problem? It's better on the new PC. It's better. It's only crashed once on the new PC, but it does seem to still be an issue. I would love to, maybe when we're done with Warhammer, do an XCOM 2 stream, but I just can't trust the crashing. I just can't trust it. The last thing I would want in the middle of a stream is for that to crash to desktop, and we'd have to start everything all over again. That's just not cool. So it's a lot better on the new PC, but it has still crashed. It definitely seems to be going between, like, say, coming home from a mission, that cutscene it'll often crash there. Well, again, it's only crashed once on the new PC, but on my laptop it would crash there. Or if you're going between departments, like that little whoosh to go from engineering to the science division or whatever, that will be often where it crashes. Play War of the Chosen Eve, it's only for you. I've been trying. I desperately like to play it. I do want to go through just the Shen's Last Gift first, because I started doing that, and it was really cool. And then the new PC happened, and everything went screwy, and I just kind of lost track of where I was in it. So I kind of want to start it again. I love starting XCOM 2 again anyway, just because you never know what kind of rookies you're going to get. And it's just cool to... I'm a serial reroller. We know that. I'm totally a serial reroller. But the crash issue, unfortunately, does still happen. Just, it's so far only happened once on the new PC. But the second it happened, I was like, oh, come on. Now I kind of know it might be a problem with the game rather than my laptop. Where is Steve? I don't know. He's not... he comes and he goes. Steve's like the wind. He just sort of comes and he goes, and when he's here, to use... to paraphrase an old Monty Python line, he's kind of like a donut. When he's here, you appreciate it, and when he leaves, you want more. So there's that. Where is Jeff Goldblum? Indeed. Where is Jeff Goldblum? That's an excellent question, Birdbrains. I think that's really the question we're all asking. I forgot you do need to play the Alien Hunters mission since the story mission isn't in War of the Chosen. Yeah, I wanted to bang out Alien Hunter and Shen's Last Gift and then do War of the Chosen, which I know is going to be a huge, huge production. That's something I've got to commit time out of my life to. And, we've got the new Total War coming out next week, so that's going to be some time out of my life. I have no real intention of putting that on the channel, because it's already been done to death. The game isn't even out, and everyone has done it to death. There'll be nothing I can do with it, except bumble through it. And I know ain't nobody tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay, but there's way better Total War players out there than me. I mean, just exceptional Total War players that I watch, that I subscribe to and watch, and there's no way I'm competing with that. So it probably will just be something that I do for myself. Play it privately for myself. It will be very fun to play that on the new PC, as indeed is this Warhammer, which is weird because I actually don't, when I'm not recording, I don't spend a lot of time up here playing games for myself. Because I want to spend time with my wife, so I still play games on my old laptop downstairs just so we can be together. Now, you come to these streams for Steve. Don't we all? Don't we all? There's no shame in that. And you're not insulting me by that. If I wasn't doing the stream, I'd be here for Steve too. I would be coming into the stream just for Steve, and to heck with, Wee Hours or Total War or any of this nonsense. I'm mostly just here for All Cap Steve. What are you riding? Oh, you have a cool mount. Oh, that makes me want to start up a Vampire Coast campaign. I didn't know you got those as mounts. You're riding a gigantic undead crab. That's awesome. That just beat out Cauldron of Blood as a cool mount. You do a great service for the world, giving us a place to meet Steve. Exactly. I'm a facilitator, Jess. That's what I am. I am the bridge between Steve and the world. That's all I am. I am a bridge between you and All Cap Steve. Good Grizzly, hello from Russia indeed. Welcome. Welcome from Russia. What time is it in Russia? It's got to be either very early or very late. I come here for the really interesting facts or Supreme Dictator. There we go. But also Steve. I mean, call it like it is, Birdbrains. You're here for Steve as well. We're all here for Steve. So what time is it in Russia, Good Grizzly? I've got to figure super early or super late. I'm trying to think. You must be probably quite a bit earlier than I am on the East Coast U.S. 434 hours logged into XCOM 2. I have no idea how many hours I have logged into that. Probably nowhere near that many. But now that you've said that, I kind of want to just check. I just tabbed out of that, so I can now you posed the question. How many hours do I have in that? I have only 119, Jess. A mere 119 in that. And probably the bulk of that was the recording that I did, was the series that I did. Now, Total War Warhammer 2, over 500. Fallout 4, 1,000 plus. And that's just 1,000 I might add on Fallout 4 from my Steam version of Fallout 4. I also have it on the Xbox, so, God knows how long I've played it there, too. It's 18 days. I know. You know what? It's probably best we never do that, Jess. When you actually add up all the time that we have played games, whether it be XCOM 2 or Warhammer, just years out of our lives it'll probably add up to. Years out of our lives. Although, in my defense, with Total War, a vast chunk of that time is just waiting for the turn counter to go by. It is Oh, 18 past midnight. Okay, so you're like, are you way ahead of me then? What day, Good Grizzly? Like, what day of the week is it for you? Is it Saturday or Sunday? Because that will tell me if you're ahead of me or behind me. If you ask the hardcore players, my time is nothing. Neither is mine. You look at what I put into Warhammer 2. I mean, 500 plus hours is not that much, and I only just cracked that, I think, a few days ago. But again, with Warhammer, a lot of that is the turn counter. I get up and, get food while the turn counter is going on. I go run some errands sometimes because on my laptop, you think it's slow on this game. On my laptop, it's even worse. I think, Nightshade, if you could just kind of pop your head over to the other side of the gate. Can you do that? Can you get to the other side of the gate? I know it's a little jammed up over here right now, but if you could just pop your head over there. You know what? It's all fine because this is going to be an overwhelming victory now. This is 100% an overwhelming victory. And yeah, we're just going to take this. Totally take that. Yeah, decisive victory. One more gate falls for Lothar, and that should only lead them. Ooh, big pile of money for that. Big pile of money for that. It's Sunday. Okay, so you're actually ahead of me. All right, so you are roughly 7 hours. Well, not roughly. You're exactly 7 hours ahead of me. Okay, got it. London is 5 hours ahead. Yeah, I just didn't know how it was calculated because, like, California is earlier than me. And I was just thinking if you were traveling that way, then Moscow would be earlier. But if you're traveling the other way, I guess it's later. I don't always understand how time works sometimes. So there we go. We've taken the gate. And more money and more slaves and more replenishment and a charge bonus. Okay, super. That part's less interesting. Ooh, income from trade up. I like that. We've got the Phoenix Gate, which really means nothing to me except we can go back and forth through the gate with a relative degree of ease. So that's all very well and good. What do I do with all these armies now? I got like a bunch of armies, and I just brought another one up here. Ravenna, I was going to beef up your army a little bit while we're here. What can I recruit locally? Not a lot. Not as much as I would like, truth be told. I'll give you a couple of Corsairs and a couple of Dark Shards. That's not bad. That's a decent army. It's not an outstanding army, but it's a decent army. How time works, ask the doctor. Yes. I don't think the doctor necessarily always knows how time works either. Lord Not Moved, whom? Marathi. Okay. Well, Marathi, what you actually need to do is heal up. You totally need to heal up. Why don't you go into Tor Sarior there, or Sarwar, or however it's pronounced. You had way more attrition going on than I was comfortable with. There we go. You're going to heal up really nicely from that. And Koval, you should probably just stay in the gate. And Nightshade, you can basically back right off to Tor Anlek again. You can, back right off to Tor Anlek. That is what I asked you to do. Please obey my commands. Oh, are you suffering attrition because you're... Oh, just because you're in deep waters. That's so disappointing. I thought you were suffering attrition because you have no more home. But no. That's got to be all. It's got to be that one gate. One more gate, and you guys are done. Griffin Gate. That's all I need to have fall. Wow, Nagaron's got a lot of territory. Well, actually, all this is ours, but still, Nagaron's got a lot of territory. The vampires. The Dread Fleet. Talk to me. You love us. We're basically your first allies, our first allies. But how much territory do you actually have, and how much do I want it? You have 4 territories. I don't know how I feel about that, because I really kind of want those territories. Although one of them is your underwater base, your underwater lair, or whatever it is. Galleon's Graveyard, I think that's what that is. One there, and one there, and one up there. That's 5, Dreadfleet. You can't count properly. You must not be counting your home base as a territory. Okay. I don't... Oh, there's pastures there. I'll have to remember that. You know what? Keep it. For right now, keep it, because we literally own everything else. We own... Wow, we own a lot of territory. We've had a good game here. We've had a very, very good game here. Okay, for right now, we're not going to fuss with the Dreadfleet. It's just don't bother with them right now, although I'm keeping an eye on them and reserving the right to stomp them in the face later. You, over here. Oh, what do you always think I want to build something in Bleakhold. I kind of do, actually. Level 2 horsies? Maybe? How's the public order? It's good, but it can always be better. Do I get any benefits apart from just more public order? Oh, hero capacity up. That's not bad. It's expensive, though. Do you have any unique resources here? Nope. Just your money thing. Don't need growth. Okay, we'll come back to you, Bleakhold. We'll deal with you later, thank you. Much more important that we deal with good old Tretch over here, because Hotek's Column, that is going to be a super tough nut to crack. Where's the hero that I parked over here? Yeah, Erdathane. That's a pretty good name. I like that name. Go ahead and search ruins, and guess what? It's going to be rats. Pleasant Hills, I have a clear and high-quality pronunciation of the English language. Thank you so much. I went to college for it. Thank you. Well, I didn't actually specifically go to college for that, but I went to a performing arts college, and that was kind of required. I actually went to college for writing, but it is, you kind of have to do all the performing things there anyway as prerequisites. Yes, I know we've discovered the Skaven. That was pretty much gonna happen. Oh my goodness, the Monolith is a level 1 settlement. I can just walk in the door over there, and I'm gonna. Fun bit of trivia. Speaking of clear pronunciation of the English language, my speech teacher, my speech professor in college, now this is going to really age some people if they actually know this reference, was the speech coach for Michael Dukakis during his presidential run. And she came in to teach our class after the election. And it was a second semester class, so this was in January. And oh, PetroX, welcome. So she comes in and she says, "Yeah, hi, I'm your teacher, I'm your professor, and I was the coach for Michael Dukakis for his presidential run. I was not planning to be in class today because I thought I'd be at the inauguration," she said very bitterly, but that didn't happen, so here I am teaching class. So a little bit of trivia there. Yep, thank you for saying I have a clear voice. That is thanks to the speech professor for Michael Dukakis during his presidential run, and some other folks at that particular college. Velatroth, keep bumbling along down here. You're actually pretty healed up at this point, although you could take a little bit more. And maybe we'll have you meet up with an assassin or two on the other side there. Speaking of assassins, that is Sabioth. Now, Sabioth, you're actually right next door to Velatroth. Why don't you've kind of seen what you need. Have you really seen what you need to see, though? No. Keep moving down here. Pirates of Sartosa. How much territory do you own? I don't mind poking your bear. How much you got going on here? Oh, quite a bit. Not a small amount. And what's your strength level? 38. You're not very strong, but you have a fair number of territories. Huh. Maybe instead of the nuclear rats, maybe we take a poke at the dead pirates. You come up with some really neat sentences when you're playing this game. Argyle, my favorite sweater, and assassin. No, Sabioth is my favorite assassin. I want you to come down because I want to find out what's going on in Karak 8 Peaks. Karak 8 Peaks. I need to know if those are real ruins or rats. And who else has not been moved? Jaden. Right. What could we do? What, if anything? I mean, you can try and wound, but you're terrible at it. And I think you're also suffering from exhaustion at this point. Why don't you... no, there's no room in that army. There is room in this army. Just stay there. You know what? Just stay there and look tough. This is Total War Warhammer II, Pedro. Argyle was a ghoul. No, Argyle is a sweater. Why is my name Dave? Because that's what my parents named me? I don't know. Ask my mom. Or my dad. One of the two. I'm sure one of them had some sort of control over that thing. Or both. Whatever. So yeah, Pedro, this is Total War Warhammer 2. This is one of my favorite games. Didn't used to be. I actually actively avoided the Total War franchise because I thought I wouldn't be very good at it, and then I realized I love it. So, settlement upgrade, whom? Oh, the Eagle Gate, right. That's the gate we took ages ago. Sure, be a level 3 gate. Get on with your bad selves, sure. And whom else? Venom Glade, yes, that I definitely want to get upticked. Yeah, got to start beefing this up over here. And Clark Caron, what do you think I want to build over there? A level 3 military? Not the worst idea. I don't immediately hate that idea. So he doesn't turn into a Scotsman and play tennis against aliens. Oh, Birdbrains with a very obscure Python reference. A very obscure Python reference. Well done, Birdbrains. Gold stars and cookies for Birdbrains. You really have to put some time into watching the show to know that one. It's not one of their, air quotes hits. Well done, Birdbrains. Gold star and a cookie for Birdbrains. I don't know what else I can give you, Birdbrains. I already gave you your own channel on the Discord. So, but, give yourself a mental gold star and a cookie for coming up with a very obscure Python reference if you don't know Python. Like, everyone knows the Dead Parrot sketch. Everyone knows the Lumberjack song. Not a lot of people know what you just gave a reference to. Damaged building. Whom? Yeah, A+ from Pribs. Yeah, there we go. Jess is out. All right, awesome. Thank you. They're mental cookies, Birdbrains. You have to think about cookies, and then there will be the cookies. You know what? We spent all of the stream yesterday talking about cake, which made Mrs. Dave and I have to buy candy. So it's kind of all your fault. So, are we going to start talking about cookies, and then I'm going to have cookies? I suppose that's not really the worst thing in the world. Phoenix Gate, and I am out of money to repair you. Whoops. All right, well, then I can't really do that. Unassigned skill point. Helenor. Hi, Helenor. What is this Python? Monty Python. Monty Python's Flying Circus. And Birdbrains is specifically referencing a somewhat obscure sketch off the TV show. Not the books or the records or the films or any of that. So you'd have to put some time in. It's not a deep obscure reference. It's not like it's pulling something off one of the record albums. That would be very obscure. But it's an obscure one if you're not super familiar with Python. Exactly. Birdbrains, everybody knows the Lumberjack song. Every single person knows the Lumberjack song. Most people know the Dead Parrot sketch. Lots of people know anything from the movies, especially Meaning of Life, which is their worst movie, but there it is. That just screamed contractual obligation, much like their contractual obligation album. Helenor, what can we do for you today? You could... What happens when you go down your fighty line? Do you get anything like super good? Yeah, you get weapon strength up. That's good. Okay, take Foe Seeker. Why not? Do not understand my language, but you'll try to talk as much as you can. That's totally cool, Pedro. You do whatever you feel like doing. You want to be chatty, be chatty. You want to just lurk, you can lurk too. It's all good. We're just kind of chill and casual. There's nothing serious going on here, Pedro, so you don't worry about it. You just do whatever works for you, man. Unassigned skill points. Ravenna. Hi, Ravenna. You are super low level. You're terrible at everything. Why don't you get your spells going up? Is Withering the same as Wither? Yeah, basically. Okay. Yeah, minus 30 armor and leadership. Super. And who else is getting a point? Villarel. Well, all those low-level things finally paid off. Keep going. Why did the AI max out Block Army? That's just a silly spell, or, ability. Just keep going down, Specialist. Brazilian. Excellent. I appreciate my international audience. It's one of the cool things about doing this. You just get to talk to people from, all over the world. That you would never normally chat with. Commandment. Oh, the Phoenix Gate. Sure. Who cares? It makes no money. There is no public order here. This could be basically anything. None of this matters. Growth does not... Well, I suppose growth does matter. Yeah, I guess growth matters. But you're not going to get any slave income, so who cares? I guess... Yeah, you know what? Just spread more chaos corruption. That's probably the best thing you can be doing right now. Makes me feel like a shady Argonian. Spy from the shadows. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, then feel free to spy from the shadows. And Squeak does not know the Lumberjack song. That's okay. It's okay if you don't. I'm not saying I was actually raised by my parents on Monty Python and was kind of required to know the sketches, but I was. So there's that. Did you know with Bobcat, the Cobra Terminator was a single shot, open bolt 12 gauge shotgun? Shotgun. I don't really care if it's a 12 gauge shotgun. I'm all into any firearm that has the name Cobra Terminator. First of all, it sounds like some sort of fake action hero's name. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger is Cobra Terminator. I know Terminator Schwarzenegger kind of goes together, but it sounds like it should be some sort of character. Koval, what are we doing with you? Oh, we're giving you a thing. Oh, you can get your name of power. Neat. I like it when you have names of power. Improves the Lord's combat skill. You are sword and crossbow. Okay. I think we should improve your army. I think we should improve your army. That's good. And what are my choices here? Shoot 'em all. Name of power, Barbstorm. That's missile damage up. Oh, and ammo up a lot. Ammo up a ton. Wrathbringer. Leadership up. Lead a aura size 100% when attacking. No, shoot 'em all. Shoot them all. That ammo alone is worth it. Arguably the worst shotgun ever made for commercial sales with the best name. You forgot to say that. With the best name. I mean, as someone who has very extremely limited knowledge of firearm manufacturers or who's better or who's worse, tell you what, I show up at a firearm show and there's something called the Cobra Terminator. I'm lining up at that stall. Perfectly ordinary banter, squiffy, bally, cherry practice. Now, Art, you tell me you had to look that up. Tell me you don't know that one off by heart, because that would be amazing. Please tell me you had to reference that and research that one. Either Google it, or if you're like me, I could actually just pull out all of the scripts, which are literally 1 foot away from me right now, from all of the shows. In fact, it's right behind the screen that I am reading this from now are all of the books with all of the scripts. But please tell me you had to look that up. Okay, thank you. Thank you, you looked it up. Because if you were going to say that you knew that from memory, I'd pretty much just hand over the channel to you and call it a day. Because that would be epic. Who needs things to be doing? Koval, you're just hanging out in the gate right now. How's Lothern doing? Lothern, how you doing over here? Okay, you're still having issues? Good. I don't think they're any threat anymore. Ravenna is still mustering. I actually feel we can pull Nightshade back out of Tor Anlek in the next turn. Let me get the turn counter kicking along, for one thing. Fully automatic shotgun with almost no recoil. Okay, that sounds like that would really hurt some people. Zombies in particular. That sounds like a good zombie weapon. And if we could kind of... What could... Just go through Lothern, please. I think we're really in a position where we can finish off Lothern in the next turn or two. Hi, Malekith, Nagarond. I really want to stay on your good side. And you're going to pay me for a military alliance. I notice our friendship has actually boosted up quite a bit. What do you like so much about me now? Oh, that I went to war with Clan Rictus. And I did a lot of hero actions against Clan Rictus. You really like the fact that I'm at war with the rats. Great. Great, because I really want to keep you on our good side. You are the third most powerful faction. I am admittedly number 1, but you're number 3. Who's number 2? The heck is number 2? Might be something like Hexodal. They're pretty big down there. Anyway, I will happily take your money and a military alliance. Perfect. I definitely want to keep you on our good side. Someone slip into Steve's mailbox. Steve has a channel. You can go check out Steve's channel. Steve has some funny stuff on there. Not the least of which is his son Fortnite dancing, because I told his son to Fortnite dance for his father all the time until his father started screaming. So, and then I said make a video of it, and they did, and it's on his channel. So Steve has a channel. I think it actually is just Steve. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the channel. This game is RPG. Not really. No, it's at its heart, it's a real-time strategy game. It's a real-time tactical strategy game in that you are sending army against army. Now, you haven't specifically seen that since you joined the chat, because We just haven't done a lot of battles. We did one battle earlier, very silly battle, but we haven't done a lot of battles. And then the second half of the game is really more of what you are seeing, which is a campaign of building an empire, building a huge empire. And they're making that even better in the next one. I can't wait for next week. I might just actually take the day off if I can. Oh, leadership down when fighting Skaven again. Okay. So the second part of the game is a campaign of effectively taking over the world. Now, this is a fantasy setting. There's dragons and wizards and all sorts of stuff. But basically what you've got here is planet Earth. Here's your North America. Here's your South America. Here's your Africa and Europe and Asia and all that kind of stuff. And then I don't know what Lothern is supposed to be. I assume it's supposed to be Atlantis or something like that. But yeah, you're basically taking over the planet in a campaign setting. Oh, I love that song, Art. I love that song. Now it's stuck in my head. Thank you. Thank you. That one I actually do know off by heart because I've sung it to myself so many times. Do you want to convert Kitty into a goldfish? Oh, okay, yeah, Bird Brain's good one. Yep, good one. I was, interestingly enough, just listening to that sketch because I have them all on CD, obviously. All the records are obviously on CD, so I have them loaded into my car. I was just listening to that sketch just the other day. Do you think you're good in English? Well, it's good enough for me to understand you. So, yeah, you seem to be doing just fine, man. I've totally understood everything you've said, so you're doing great. I tell you what, man, you're doing way better in English than I do in Brazilian. What is it, Portuguese in Brazilian, I would assume? So, yeah, you're doing way better in my language than I'm doing in yours. Let me assure you, sir. My knowledge of foreign languages was mandatory French in school, and I can say enough in German to be polite and ask if they speak English. I can say please and thank you, hello and goodbye, and do you speak English in German. That's about my limitations in any foreign language. So you're doing way better in my language than I'm doing in yours, sir. So you just keep doing what you're doing, man. Lord not moved. Okay, that's good because I want to move a bunch of lords. Where did Lothern go? All right, they're probably off at sea here somewhere. Okay, Muslin finally took that ruin over there. I guess that was actual ruins. You seem like you're having a bad day down here, Crone Hellebron. Oh, that's who Nagaron confederated with. They confederated with Crone Hellebron. Good move. Strong move. Okay, I think we're totally fine to pull Nightshade out of here. And go deal with the last of Lothern, which is the Griffin Gate. So start heading down here. And who else can do that? Marathi, are you basically healed up? Oh, you're not Marathi, you're Ravenna. That's fine. Start heading down here. And Koval, you're also healed up. Do I need to leave someone? in the Phoenix Gate? I don't know. Is my wife in chat? No, she's not. She's over at her parents' house hanging out with her sister, Squig. I mean, she is probably viewing it, but it might be on silent or something like that. So no, she's not here today. Yes, repair the Phoenix Gate. That would be a good move. That's only going to take one turn. That'll be beefy. That being said, do I have any garrison here? Yeah, I do. I have a freaking awesome garrison. Well, they're not at full strength. In fact, they're not anything at all. Oh, it's given me 2 Hydras in this garrison. You know what? It's fine. I think even if Lothern showed up in the next turn, that garrison may be able to turn them away. I think this is 100% fine. I think we are definitely going to see the end of Lothern today. Unless they've got something I'm not aware of. Say a German word. Well, bitte? Sprechen Sie English? Danke? That's about all I got, man. I know just enough to be polite to somebody. And that's... Oh, it's raining. It's raining in Warhammer. Yay. Savioth, I do want you to keep... You're actually going to end up bumping into Argyle, which is good. You two can just kind of meet in the middle here. Oh, no, wait, don't go there, I want you to go over here. Do you have enough movement to do this? Yeah, search these ruins, please. I think it's going to be rats. Because I see rats right there. No, it's actually just flat out... Oh, you haven't quite got the movement points. Okay, you'll get there next turn. That's fine. And... Jaden, do you have any strength to be doing anything? No, you're terrible. You're just really, really terrible at everything. Okay, try and block the army. You failed, but you might have got some XP out of that. Well, you did get some XP. Just don't know if that XP is going to be worth anything. What's going on? The monoliths, right. We should be able to just walk in the door. This should be nothing at all. Yeah, it's a level 1 settlement. Oh, I have a bunch of banners I should be using. Holy moly. Magic resistance. Frenzy. Speed up. Charge bonus up. I'll take that on some cavalry, thank you. Sea Serpent Standard. Weapon damage up. Charge bonus up. And that's a constant. That's a passive ability. Holy moly, that's an awesome banner. Who would be good with that? 12% weapon damage up. That would probably be pretty good with the Harganeth Executioners. Ideally, it would be better on the Witch Elves, but I really actively dislike even using the Witch Elves. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this off the rats, thank you. Tried to buy a kennel for my dog, but the shopkeep got me a mattress instead. Kennel for your dog, right. Well, you can't say that to the shopkeeper. You can't say that. Can I say Schweinhund? Apparently I can. That's all the German I know, man. That's it. I know just enough to be polite to somebody. Okay, yeah, we will definitely take this off the rats. I'm a good attacker, apparently, and the monoliths belong to me. Oh, yeah, all sorts of things just happened there. Right. Twisted Glade, where do you live? Right down there. Maybe we should take that out first. Well, I should build up the monoliths. Just don't leave the monolith's door open on the way out. That would be rather silly. And Circle of Destruction. Okay, good. Now I can get this beefier. So, give me that. Actually, before I do that, make sure I spend my money on repairing the gate I just took, because I haven't done that yet. So, Phoenix Gate. Oh, I did put you into repair. Never mind. Back to here. Let's go spend my money over here. Went right over Arden Squig's heads. No, I got that one. It's a very obscure one. You're right. But it's not like you're pulling the line right out of the sketch. You kind of actually have to know the sketch to understand what you're even trying to say. But it even took me a sec, and it's kind of like I was really raised on Python. Monoliths. Let's get this repaired to begin. What are you going to go up to? You're only going to go up to level 1 because we started with level 1. So that's fine. Do I have any... Oh, I'm not going to have any population points here for a while. I'd love to have another army over here. I would love to have another army over here. I think this is fine for right now. These are 2 beefy armies. And we can kind of close in on Hotek's Column. Hotek's Column is going to be a very, very tough nut to crack. My hovercraft is full of eels. And I even did it in the voice, Bobcat. And there's... I mean, if you want to put up a challenge of stump me with a Python sketch, go for it. Absolutely go for it. But I've gotten them all so far. And I think Bobcat may have pulled up the most obscure one to date. The Philosopher's Drinking Song and Banter sketch above. Yeah, no. Pulling the Banter sketch up was well done. Well done indeed. Erdithane, why don't you... You're actually going to be better down here. You can go do more things down here. Yeah, that would be good. You go do more things. And Jaden, just keep Specialist going up, please. Maybe just get those points ticking along. Same with you, Caleth. Oh, actually, I should have given you Assassinate or Assault units. That's fine. I'm going to give it to you all anyway at some point. Oh, the Larch, that's way too easy, Bird Brains. That is way too easy. Oh, the Blue Peter sketch. One of my favorites. How to be a gynecologist. How to become a doctor. No, what is it? How to cure all known diseases. First of all, become a doctor and discover a really marvelous cure for something. And then when the medical profession really begins to sit up and take notice, you can jolly well tell them what to do and make sure they get it right so there won't be any more diseases ever again. Good enough for you, Art, there? I think I got that one. Yeah, I think I got that one. How black and white people can live together in harmony, and how to reconcile the Russians and the Chinese. That's one of my favorite sketches, actually. It's a very, very obscure one from the records. Did they ever do that? Yeah, they did do it on TV. They did do it on TV. some of the stuff on their early records, their albums are, I think, better than the stuff they ever put out on TV. Oh, thank you, Art. Thank you. And I didn't look that up. That was from memory. That was from memory. If we want to, you know what? I am more than happy to spend each and every chat going stump Dave with Python. Because go for it. I will. If you get me, you get me, and I will happily admit defeat. But I don't think it's super likely. I think the only thing that I may not be 100% on is some of the deleted scenes from the Holy Grail, which I have the scripts for. I have the scripts that include the deleted scenes that they never used, but I'm not 100% on those. If there are any more stock clips of women applauding, I shall clear the court. Well done. Well done. Good one, Bobcat. I like that. Vampire Coast, keep doing what you're doing. I am more concerned with the extermination of the High Elves on the planet. Pirates of Sartosa will keep an eye on, because we may think about going more. You're downstairs. Okay, you're home. Yay. You would have startled me, because I totally don't hear the door open and close when I have my headphones on. So, hi. P.S. We don't... What are we doing for food tonight? Because we don't have any food in the fridge. And also, P.P.S., those hazelnut M&Ms are awesome. I left some for you. So, A, we have no dinner. We should probably address that. B, hazelnut M&Ms are pretty darn good and way better than those English toffee ones. Who wants a peace treaty? Varg from the Norska. Varg, I'm going to tell you something, man. I didn't even know we were at war with you. I don't even know who you are. So, sure. I'm not going to pay you for it, though. That's silly. I'm not paying you for a peace treaty when I've never even met you. Test on Salisbury Plains continued jokes at lethality at 50 yards. The world's funniest joke. A Black Council is called. Okay, what's Yostra's problem? Yeah, let's reward the loyal lord for some XP. Yeah, absolutely. Why would we not do that? And we did some technology. It's about time. Yeah, no, well, Pribs, it's not like a... It's a thing, because we're creatures of habit, and we go grocery shopping on Sunday morning. It's now Saturday night. And there's really, no food in the fridge. I mean, I'm not saying there's no food. I'm just saying there's no food in the fridge. There's no, there's not even a whole lot, because we do very, very defined grocery shopping, so we basically get enough for the week until it is time to go grocery shopping again. And we prep our meals and stuff and all that kind of highfalutin stuff, and there's basically no food. So it's, I think I have a jar of peanuts. And those M&Ms. Oh, if you're gonna go, yeah, go. Absolutely. I will. You know what? Go with the chicken BLTM sub, and then if they don't, for some reason they don't have that, you know what I like. You know everything that I like. You're just awesome, and you know every single thing that I like. So yeah. That sounds fair. I just thought it was funny. Oh yeah, no, it's well, you'll get used to this, Pribs, because my wife is often in chat, or at least lurking, and I know she's technically downstairs, but she doesn't come in the room if she can help it, because it's a sensitive microphone and all that kind of stuff. And so long story short, we often just have chats about household things while I'm playing Warhammer. It's kind of like our life. It's like our real world life. We just have chats about things, and I'm playing Warhammer. It's just kind of the way. Oh, I missed a fact. Hang on, Bird Brains. Let me scroll back up there. Random fact with Bird Brains. British scientist invented a joke. Yeah, but that's a Python one. It's not a real random fact with Bird Brains. It's a Python reference. It's a Python reference. Yeah, she lurks mostly. So that you'll get used to that, Pribs. You'll totally get used to that. I conduct my real world life while playing Warhammer, and sometimes Mrs. Dave chimes in on that. Lord Not Moved. Who is that? Nightshade. Oh yeah. Continuing. Who are you? Who the heck are you? You're Warg. I have orcs down here. Okay, that's fine. I'm broadly unconcerned with that. Let's go near the Unicorn Gate. And actually, can you get to this side of the Unicorn Gate? Yep, you sure can. I could probably live without curly fries. I don't really need those in my life right now. I'm not that crazy about their curly fries. So just regular fries, please. Thank you. I will take mozzarella sticks, though. Thank you very much. But you know that because you know everything I like. Koval. Wait. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Wrong gate. I almost declared war on my own son. Everybody down to the other gate. Everybody go down to the other gate. Sorry, everyone. You were in the right place, Ravenna. Ravenna knew what was going on down here. If I attack this gate now, will that pull you in as reinforcements? Can I get you any closer? Ravenna, just poke your nose in the door. See what's going on over there. That's fine. That's not... You're not going to do anything right now. This is only so I can move my reinforcements slightly closer to you to make super sure they're going to be reinforcements. Like, literally right next to you. Okay, and you'll work your way down there. Perfect. Now, if I did attack, I would get my reinforcements. Okay, good. Good. Project Exterminate the High Elves is on target. Fine cheese stick taste. Yeah, I like a good mozzarella stick. I do. I'm not going to lie about that. Oh, there's Marathi. I forgot I put you over there. Why don't you just go up to the Phoenix Gate now and just keep an eye on where Lothern is? Because I genuinely don't know where their army went. You come up here. I'm just going to blaze through these heroes. Well, not this one, actually. Not this one. Is there anything positive you can be doing here now? Nope, you're still broadly terrible at everything, so go ahead and do that. And it's just experience for you. Erdothane, you're the guy that I want coming down here. Because you're probably going, wow, you're broadly terrible at everything, too. You're really awful. Why are you so awful? Okay, try and assassinate their warlock engineer, I guess. No, you did it. Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised by that, Erdothane. Usually the random number gods are not that kind to me. Ooh, okay, what can we get? What do we got up here? Leadership up for lots and lots of things. I like the sound of that. Melee attack up for some monsters. Weapon strike up for dragons. No, let's just get leadership up for lots and lots of units. Unassigned skill points, that will be Yastra, who can have Draft Master because that will lead to Lightning Strike. And everybody's leveling up. Alyssa, we're going to make you fighty. Right, so you are going to be fighty. Have a charge bonus. That's going to make people fighty. The video got a thumbs down. Who's that? You know what, Squig? I've actually noticed that someone is jumping on and immediately thumbing down like a lot of my recent videos. I must have annoyed somebody. I must have really annoyed somebody because they're just kind of jumping on, putting in a thumbs down, and then leaving. I honestly, that's a trick question, Bobcat. Coventry City has never won the FA Cup. So I've been noticing that the past few videos, Squig. It's fine. Honestly, that helps the channel. I don't know if everyone understands that when they're going in and downvoting something or giving a thumbs down, that you're actually helping to promote the channel. If you want to hurt a channel, if I have genuinely annoyed somebody and they're angry with me, the best way to hurt me is to do nothing at all. Don't go near my channel. If you give me a thumbs down, all that says to YouTube is that this video is more interesting than it was before that thumbs down. So I don't know who's doing it. It's probably the same person. I probably just annoyed somebody. Maybe, they came in on a live stream and they didn't like what I said, or maybe I just annoyed them somewhere, probably on Reddit or something. But anyway, I saw it myself, Squig, and I just don't care because it actually helps the channel. It helps the channel. So they can just keep downvoting me all they want. And yes, Bobcat, that was a trick question. Coventry City have never won the FA Cup. What is going on all the way over here? Oh, now we're going to have to see what all... Oh, you did get in there, and it is Clan Wars. Okay, it is rats. It is rats. That's super. Okay. Lothern. Oh, we found you. Where are you? It's just heroes. I don't care about their heroes. I want to see where their army is or what's left of it. Oh. Your ally is declaring war on whom? Oh dear. They're declaring war on Muslin. That is both a good and a bad thing. I am broadly okay with that, except one of their allies is Clan Scryer, and we have an army down there. Interesting. I will definitely enter the war on the side of my ally, except some of Muslin is right here in Lothern. That could be a little fussy. Do I hire Confused Cat on a regular basis? I absolutely do. I absolutely do. My cat needs to be confused regularly. Absolutely regularly. So join war against whom? Varg? We just made peace with him. He's not even anywhere near as Lokir Felhart. Why are you even declaring war on him? Sure, whatever. He'll sue for peace, and I'll probably get some money out of it anyway. It's totally fine. Whatever. Oh, Lokir, why are you going to war with? You've never even encountered them, Lokir? Never encountered them. Why would you think we needed to go to war with that person? Come on, speed it up. I want to destroy Lothern. I want to take this last gate away from them. And to my knowledge, that should be all of their territory. Barrel Legion, that's fine. We already looked at Lothern. Norska, again, that's fine. And, Clan Screer, yes. Are they doing anything I need to know about? Apparently not, although now we're technically at war with them, which is not to my liking. And Muslin, what are you guys doing? Nothing that concerned me, apparently. So, that, I guess I don't care about Muslin? Unassigned skill points. Argyle. Good. Get better at assaulting units. And Lord Not Move, that will be Velatroth. Technically, yes, Squig. I would ideally prefer a thumbs up. That would be nice. I mean, I don't like seeing a thumbs down. I don't like knowing that whatever it is I did didn't do it for somebody. I admit that I'm not everyone's taste. Not everyone is going to love what I do. I get that. But I do find people who thumbs down things, it's personal. Like, they don't like you as a person. I don't think they really care about the quality of the video. And, looking at thumbs down in general, it does seem to be like, oh, I'm just going to give this a thumbs down because I don't like this person. In my opinion, if I don't like a video, like I look at somebody new on YouTube and it's like, oh, that's not really my style that I want to watch. I don't think I'm going to enjoy watching this video. I don't thumbs down it. I just don't watch it. I go watch something else. That's how, freedom works. I don't know that I'd ever be so upset with something that I would thumbs down it on a video. I just would stop watching it. Okay, here's the important stuff. So, Nightshade, in not March mode, you can't really get where I need you to go. To crack that gate, I'd really like to see all three armies in that area. But, in March mode, you can be good reinforcements. Yeah, you can squeak right in there and it's reinforcements. That's 3 armies, Griffin Gate. Is that enough for you? You're darn right it's enough for you. Oh, we've been doing them all day, Harriet. Doing them all day. That should be Lothern's last territory. Unless they're hiding something on the map. Which is, I suppose, possible. It's not inconceivable. A Forbidden Rod. What does that do for a living? More magic. Okay, that's cool. We got the Griffin Gate. Faction destroyed. Lothern. There it is. Finally. Faction destroyed. Lothern. It's about freaking time. Oh. I'm going to say I still feel they have that army kicking around, but no, if it's faction destroyed, they are destroyed. Nagaron must have picked off their army some up there, or they just suffered so much attrition in the deep ocean that they destroyed themselves. Finally, Lothern destroyed. Now we just have to deal with the rats and the undead vampire people. So, that'll be fun. Ward's that we're getting all sorts of stuff. Everything is happening now. All the toys are for us. Okay, good. Well, good timing, though, because that's an awesome place to call the stream. We're right at that 2-hour mark that I like to be at. So, we've destroyed Lothern. All the High Elves are dead. Thanks largely to me and some vampires and my lore son. Between the three of us, we got the High Elves completely destroyed. So I will call the stream there, and we will... I'm pretty sure we're going to do Warhammer 2 next week. I don't see me stopping this game, but by the same token, the new Total War will be out by then, but I'm not going to be very good at it. I know, ain't nobody tuning into Wee Hours for competent gameplay, but I'm going to be really not good at it, so it might not be that fun to watch. Anyway, long story short, we'll do some more Warhammer next week, and we'll do The Sims on Friday. So, cool. Thank you guys. I know I always say it, but thank you guys so much for coming out, and it really does mean a lot to me. I do genuinely look forward to this every single week. I've been looking forward to this all day. So you do the thing you said is worst. I don't know what that is. But if anyone wants to, you know what? Call it an open challenge. If anyone wants to go with Can We Stump Dave with Monty Python stuff next week, I'm game. And if I fail, I will probably admit defeat. I won't be sour grapes about it. It's entirely possible that you can, but I'm pretty confident in my abilities. So anyway, guys, I will call it for there. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do genuinely appreciate it. I will see you all next week. Goodbye, and goodbye.